Hi, fabulous fierce ones. Welcome to Thursday or Blur's Day, whichever day you are celebrating today. Anyway, I want to talk about 7 sassy simple words and a process to take yourself through that will absolutely shift your negative self-talk and change your mind, change your life. So those 7 words are, does it serve me to believe this? You're walking along the road, the street, and something comes up, whether it's, let's say, a gloom and doom thought, to just stop and breathe and say, does it serve me to believe this? Silence, just listen. The response will almost always be no. What would serve me to believe? Silence, allow the new beliefs to come out, a new way of thinking about it, and then thank yourself for being willing to shift, and then do what my friend Johanna calls have smart feet, take an action that's in line with this new belief that you're creating. So I get to walk my talk and teach what I learn every day. So yesterday, my Luscious Life lesson was I go to the jewelry repair, the watch repair, and I bring my watch that just needs a battery swapped out. And after a few minutes, he says, do you still work? Or are you retired? And I said, no, I still work. Why would you ask me that? You're older. Thought you're retired. So I said, oh, well, are you retired? No, I'm too young. Turns out he's like just a few years younger than me. Here's your new watch with battery. I walk out and I hear that narrative. Too old to retire. Too old to work, rather, not too old to retire, too old to work. And I stop and I breathe and I say, wait a second, does it serve me to believe this? And of course, silence. And then a resounding, no, of course not. Well, what would it serve me to believe? Silence. And the first thing that came to me is that actually retirement doesn't even have an age attached to it. I love my work. Thank goodness I'm very healthy. I'm very fulfilled by my work. I make a difference. And I started thinking about Norman Lear, one of the great writer and producers of some of the best TV in the history of TV, who just turned 100. And he still has 6 pitches in for new shows. And he's not slowing down anytime soon. I thought, well, it would also serve me to believe that I want to walk away from any business I work with feeling uplifted and in a good mood. And I thank myself for being willing to examine this belief and shift. And my first smart feet action was to go on my phone and to Google a new watch repair to change my batteries out, which was, by the way, a block away. That's what it took. So as a motivational speaker in New York City, as well as a resiliency speaker in New York City, what I find often is people come in to ask me to help their teams, what I say, stress less, thrive more, right? To bring down the burnout, bring up the productivity, the teamwork, the communication, the engagement. And all of these tools that I offer are really helpful and they make powerful changes. But it starts with our narrative. It starts with what we tell ourselves about ourselves, other people, and situations. So use that tool and make a difference. So if you are ready to make some changes in your life, personally and professionally, and especially changing the narrative, or looking to bring in a speaker to your next event, and you really want your team to come away energized, excited, and a shift in mindset as well as methodology, hey, click the link below and let's talk. Book a discovery call, and we will look at ways to do that. And hey, thanks for tuning in and not tuning out. Bye-bye.